Hi, I'm Jolynn, and I'm 19, and I am a college student, and I am like any other teen. I do wacky things like dye my hair purple. I get piercings. I hang out with friends. I love to dance. I love to sing. I love to do all the normal things. I'm making this video because I've been noticing a lot on YouTube. I've seen people's suicide stories, and I would just like to share mine with yours. I've actually tried committing suicide twice in my life. The first time I tried committing suicide was because I was hearing voices inside my head telling me to kill other people. And the only way I could get them to stop telling me to kill other people was for me to hurt myself. I would cut myself. I would just try to make them stop for me, because I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't want to hurt myself. But in my eyes, I had no choice. I remember having a phone call with my father, and I remember crying to him on the phone, saying, "Daddy, please just let me die. I didn't want to live anymore. I was done. I was sick and tired of hearing voices inside my head." So my father and my sister took me up to our hospital, and they committed me into the suicide ward, which is also known as the psych ward. I was in there for a good 3 days, and they helped me cope with myself. I was diagnosed with psychosis disorder, which is where that you hear voices inside your head. And they told me one day they will go away. And they have gotten better. The second time I tried committing suicide, I was living with friends, and we weren't getting along. They were trying to be my parents, and they were trying to tell me what I can and what I cannot do, and I didn't like that. So a dispute came about, and I got very agitated, very upset, and I didn't want to deal with it. So I went in there and I took 14 of my seizure medications. I remember laying on the couch, feeling tired, and telling myself, when you wake up, you will be with your mother, and with your aunts, and with your uncles, and you won't have to deal with any of that stress. When I woke up, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up to my friends coming out, asking me what I did, what I took. They were upset. I couldn't walk. My equilibrium was all fucked up. I couldn't even get in the truck. My friend had to pick me up and set me in the truck. I was puking. When I got to the hospital, I fell. I skidded my face right here. There's actually a scar. And they got me into the hospital. I was committed to the ICU unit. I was messed up for a good 3 days. I slept for an entire day. On the third day, I couldn't barely dial a phone. And they committed me again to the psych ward. I went to the psych ward. I told them my problems. I told them why I did it. How come? I was just very upset, and I felt like I was very alone, that nobody was there for me and nobody cared about me. If you feel like this, you know how it was. I told them how angry I got, how depressed I got, and they diagnosed me with a mood disorder. I am diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, where you have different personalities, you have different feelings, and one day they told me that it will go away once I learn how to cope with it. I'm still learning how to cope, with everything. I am still learning how to deal with my disorder along with my daily life. It gets hard, but I try my hardest to not let it knock me down. If you feel like this and you feel like committing suicide, don't do it. Regardless, if there's people that don't care about you, you will find somebody that does care about you. And just think of yourself. You care about yourself. Don't ever let suicide overcome you. Your life is a battle every day. But one day, I promise you, it will get easier. Things are hard. Believe me, I know that from personal experience. But now, I'm in a place where there's people here that I live with that do care about me. If I feel or look depressed, my friend asks me, "Are you okay?" If I'm not, we can sit down and we can talk and discuss my feelings. She tells me that if I ever need to talk, she is always there for me. And I love that about her. She's the greatest person I've ever met. Her and her husband, and their 2 kids. 3 kids, actually. I know that if I'm ever down, if I'm ever feeling left out or alone, all I have to do is tell them. They will make it better for me. So I want you to know that one day, you won't feel this way anymore. If people are there and they say things to you, like bullies or anything like that, you keep your head up high and you walk away. Don't let them win. Because that's what they want. That was my problem. I allowed my confliction to involve with my emotions in my life. And I allowed my emotions to take me over. And that's not good. But I am telling you right now, if there's anybody that is watching this video, if you're my age, if you're younger, you just want to say fuck the world and give up, don't. You're a strong person. You are strong. You are willing. You will go far in life. People will be there to knock you down, but you know what? You pick yourself back up and you show them that I am worth something. And whether they think that you're not worthy to them, there are people you will be worthy to. So don't ever let suicide come over you. I love you. I love anybody out there that is feeling the same way that I have. I promise you, things will get better.